The impressment lasted from 1793 to 1812. The main part of the impressment started in 1803 when Great Britain and France went to war. Since America hadn't sided with either country yet, both France and Britain wanted America to stop supplying goods to the other. When America didn't stop supplying goods to the other country, both countries came up with some sets of laws to stop trade on either side. Both British and French navies started to capture and search U.S. merchant ships for war supplies. Soon after, the British began stopping and searching the U.S. ships for sailors who had run away from the British Navy. They then would impress them or force the sailors to return to the British ships. In June of 1807, the British Royal Navy had a number of ships, including Melampus and Halifax, block off the U.S. coast to capture Cybele and many other U.S. ships before they left the U.S. Chesapeake Bay. The British also closed off Chesapeake Bay to prevent the French from obtaining and getting U.S. war supplies. 4 men, including Britishman Jenkins Ratford, and American men named William Ware, John Strachan, and Daniel Martin, had all deserted their British ship near Portsmouth, Virginia, in hope for protection by the American government. A British naval officer from their ship had saw them and requested that the deserters be handed over back to Britain. The U.S. authorities ignored them. When Vice Admiral George Cranfield Berkeley, the commander of the British North American station, had heard about this incident, soon became enraged. The 4 deserters were aboard the Chesapeake ship from America, which was about to go to the Mediterranean Sea. But Vice Admiral George Cranfield Berkeley had soon become aware of this news. The British deserter named Jenkins Ratford started to brag about how he escaped from British custody. When Vice Admiral George Cranfield Berkeley heard about this news, he ordered every Royal Navy ship to find the USS Chesapeake's ship at sea, stop it, and capture the deserters. On June 22, 1807, the USS Chesapeake left its port and sailed past Cape Henry. The Leopard then sent a small boat to the Chesapeake ship and gave Commodore James Barron a copy of Admiral Berkeley's orders that the deserters were to be arrested. Barron refused. Since Barron refused, the Leopard fired 7 cannonballs into the Chesapeake. The Chesapeake was outgunned and immediately surrendered. The 4 deserters were then captured and taken to Halifax to be tried. Meanwhile, the American public was furious and demanded that the U.S. should declare war against Britain.